So, for those of you who don't know, the ColeTheGeek drama basically involves the creator of Clash to Be Champion. If you guys know who that is, ColeTheGeek. He's been exposed for a wide variety of stuff. I'm not even gonna list that. The list goes on. But yeah. So this guy was exposed a little while ago, a couple days ago. A lot of people were making videos about it, calling him out, and he made a response video that kind of has a mixed reaction. Some people like it, some people don't. You know what I mean? So today I'm just going to be discussing why this drama is absolutely stupid. But before we start this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I post OSC and BFDI commentary, documentaries. So if that's what you want to see, hey, consider subscribing. You're not going to regret it. So let's just go ahead and get into it, shall we? ColeTheGeek's apology is absolutely insufferable by Paycomes BFDI. This is a response to ColeTheGeek's apology video that he made responding to the controversy, basically explaining his side of things, what's been going on. And for those of you guys that don't know, Paycomes BFDI has made a couple of videos about the ColeTheGeek situation. Yeah, so he's going to be responding to this video. And we're just going to be able to see what's going on, I guess, with that. For those of you who are unaware somehow, ColeTheGeek is a object show YouTuber who created Clash to Be Champion and Victory Will Be Mine. Recently, he was exposed for a wide variety of different things, like racism and defending a groomer. Yeah, it gets pretty bad. So we're just going to go ahead and react to this video. Yeah, before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I am a OSC and BFDI commentary YouTuber. And if you guys want, you can subscribe to Paycomes BFDI. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
Well, this just dropped. This kind of sucks. I bet my friend $20 that Cole would pull in object animations and just disappear from the internet.
I don't know. I kind of had a feeling that he wasn't going to disappear from the internet. I had a feeling that he was going to post a response video. And if he was going to leave the internet, he would probably post a response video and then leave. Honestly, I couldn't tell you guys what he's going to do after this whole response video marinates and everyone sees it. Maybe he might leave the internet. Maybe he might come back to making content. I don't know. He might leave. He might leave. I couldn't tell you, but who knows?
Oh, looks like he got some quote-unquote inspiration from Odyssey 10 for the video style. Huh? Just because Odyssey's video did well and brought him back to the OSC's good graces, doesn't mean it'll do the same for you, pal. Anyways, today I'm going to be playing the video for you lot and we'll see if Cole is able to properly apologize. Let's jump into this with an open mind, everyone. Okay?
Hey everyone. It's been a crazy 48 hours to say the least. First of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone who remained neutral or even provided support during this situation.
Now, yeah, with situations like these, you want to stay neutral. At least until, like, both sides of the story are out, then you use those and then you form your conclusion. It's because if you don't, then it's going to be a bad look once the other side comes out and the other side is proven to be right. Trust me, it's because I didn't used to stay neutral, and my videos would become kind of outdated, is because they were obviously in favor of one side, which is not good. Don't do that. Don't, like, if you're gonna make videos about it, don't do that, guys. Trust me.
Instead of some other people who decided to jump to conclusions right away. Adding on to that, it's crazy to see how many people I've known for 5+ years be so quick to block me and not even hear my side of the story.
Not a strong start, dude. He began the video talking about how quote-unquote hard the last 48 hours of his life were, as if he wasn't the one who did this to himself, and made it seem like we were the problem. Not to mention, he immediately began guilt-tripping people for believing the allegations, which, by the way, had confirmed evidence against him, and made it sound like people just switched up on him out of nowhere.
This is kind of a tricky situation. Is because you can make the argument for both. You can make the argument that a lot of people did just blindly read the allegations without, you know what I mean, waiting for the other side to come out and jump to conclusions. but you can also say that he is kind of trying to guilt trip people into feeling bad for him for believing the allegations in the first place. You could argue both sides. I'm not going to. You guys can form your own conclusion about that. I just kind of want to stay neutral and just assess the situation properly.
Not to mention that this was obviously targeted at his staff team and people who made videos, posts, and tweets about him.
So it's crazy to see how this friendship means to you. So I just want to explain everything on why I took my channel down and deleted everything for a couple of hours on Sunday night. I was overwhelmed with the amount of comments that were coming in so fast. I needed time to process everything that was going on, and I didn't want everyone communicating everywhere on my channel. And for the majority of the subscribers I have, not having all of the information behind in the comments of what was going on, I just needed to go offline and collect my thoughts.
So not trying to sound like the world's biggest dick here, but is acting like we didn't have a right to be upset with him for ghosting over 30,000 people out of thin air. I personally can understand the toll that this must have taken on him from the start, but he didn't even talk to a single person or even make a Discord announcement right away. Instead, he posted this lame-ass statement where he acknowledges that he is consciously doing the wrong thing but proceeds anyways.
I will say this, and this is the same mistake that Miles Doodles Art made when that drama happened. You don't want to take too long to respond, but you also, like, I don't know, you just don't want to take too long to respond, is because it gets to a certain point to where people are already going to have their opinions formed, and it's going to be hard to change their mind. That's what happened with the Miles Doodles Art situation. The guy waited too long to respond, and by that time, everyone had already made up their minds. So, yeah. Also, as someone who's deleted all their videos before, you don't want to do that. You want to, like, that's why I have an archive channel myself, is because that's just something that you don't want to do. That's not the best way to respond to it instantly.
So we're going to talk about the first point in this. We're going to talk about a voice actor who quit the show. They were going to be a voice actor for season 3, and they felt like they weren't appreciated and were when I wrote an apology to the voice actor, they came back with a message saying that my apology was entirely AI, and I'll be the one to say that this is 100% not true.
I'll say this. I don't know, because, there is that, thing to prove if it's AI or not. But, in reality, we will never truly know if someone's statement is AI, is because we don't see them typing. We don't see the AI typing it. We don't see it. All we see is the finished product. So we'll never truly know, you know what I mean? Even if you use a website or whatever, we'll never, truly know the actual answer. We can only just make an educated guess. So, yeah. Skipping the whole load of bullshit where he tries to prove that he didn't use AI to write that apology. Says something about a college class, and somehow that's supposed to prove it. How are we supposed to know if he really took... Yeah, we'll never truly know. We're not in his room looking at his computer screen to see what's actually going on. So we'll never truly know the answer to that.
Just when I thought Cole couldn't make things any worse, he goes ahead and proves me wrong. So firstly, he talked about the whole AI apology thing, where Brett used an AI detector to see if his apology was indeed AI. We have more proof of that, as during the period where Cole was quote-unquote typing his apology, he was hosting a Roblox event, so it made no...
Ooh, that is not a good look, my friend. Yeah, that is not a good look. The whole Roblox event thing while he was supposed to be typing his apology is a terrible look. Honestly. Is because it just makes you believe even more that he could have typed it with AI. Like I said, we'll never know, but that is not a good look, my guy.
No sense that he was able to type out that long-ass essay while also hosting. Members of the hosting that I spoke to also confirmed he didn't take a break during the timestamp for the message. Cole, why are you lying in your apology? We all know you're lying and you look like an absolute buffoon. The quote-unquote English course thing doesn't help your case in the slightest either. Continuing on.
We're now going to jump to the topic of racism. So after the original Twitter post by the voice actor, people tried finding and digging up old stuff to try and help them quote-unquote cancel me. A picture from
sped up to help you keep your brain cells. That is crazy.
a couple years ago surfaced where me and a few friends were playing around with a drawing that was done in a VC. The VC was in a private friend Discord server, and there was about 5 of us in that call. The picture was funny in relation to the context of what was going on. Yes, some of the participants were black, and no one was offended. They knew what the picture was showing and how it went along with our chat. To someone who wasn't in the VC and just seeing this randomly, I can see how you could look at that picture and think that it was inappropriate. But believe me when I say that it was not at all. And I remember that VC was very fun, and it was funny for all positive reasons. Another point to put out is my first girlfriend ever was black.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. He was going to pull the I have black friends card. Before I get into that, let's talk about the image. That image was 100% racist. We have absolutely zero evidence about Cole making this while in a voice chat with friends online. And
this is also a really sketchy kind of thing, though, is because, see, you know what I mean? Paycomes right. We don't really have any evidence like that he was actually in the call. He could just be saying that just to save face. We don't know. Like, we don't know. He could have been in the call, or he could not have been. That I have black friends card, or I dated someone in black, or something like that. I don't know, man. Like, that's still a bad look, though. You know what I mean? If you said it or not, that's still a bad look. Like, if you know they don't want you saying it, or like they didn't give you the pass, which a lot of people don't believe in the pass, you know. I don't really know about it, like, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. That's still not a good look, my guy. Like, that is not a good look, bro.
no evidence about the context of the situation.
If he said the hard R, he's cooked. If he said the hard R, he's really cooked. Like, it's over if he said the hard R, bro.
For someone who's been on the internet since at least 2018, Cole should know that the internet justice theory is quote-unquote guilty until proven innocent. Is it unfair?
It is. It honestly is. It's guilty until proven innocent. It is not, like, in a perfect world, it would be innocent until proven guilty. But no, it is most definitely guilty until proven innocent. We've seen it before with a whole bunch of other dramas. Like, when an OC YouTuber gets exposed, it's definitely guilty until proven innocent. We've seen it. Like, they have to make a video saying, hey, I didn't do this, and give a whole bunch of proof. And, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Fair. Yes, 100%. Do I agree with it? No, not at all. But Cole should already know this by now, seeing as he survived 2 cancellation attempts before. So him adding this bit into the video makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Dude survived 2 whole cancellation attempts. Is he going to survive this one? I don't know. It's because it's looking pretty bad, seeing that his response is getting very heavily criticized. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Because he has no proof to back this up, and we can't just believe stuff without proof. Believe me, I learned the hard way. For the whole quote-unquote black girlfriend bit, I'm calling BS because Cole literally said the N-word in 2021.
Hold up. I gotta go back.
Bit, I'm calling BS because Cole literally said the N-word in...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all these N-words like this. If Victory Will Be Mine 1 hit 10K in less than a month, it's going to hit 25K in, like, November. And if it does that, I will actually say the N-word. Wow.
2021.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
If he had a black girlfriend before, during, or after that message, he would know not to use the N-word. This whole stunt is just a terrible way to try and justify his racist actions, and I'm not going to stand for it.
So I don't think I would have dated her if I was racist, because how does that make sense? All of my real-life close friends are different races, different cultures, and I love each and one of them all so much. I go to an acting school. I've done acting since grade 9. All of high school I did acting. I've worked with different genders, different races, different sexualities, and I don't care what each person is. I respected all of them if they respected me, and that's all I cared about. Just be a good person, and I'll like you in return.
Not to be mean, but Cole, you have no right to tell us who and who can't be a good person, seeing as how you stress someone out so much to the point of ripping out their hair due to your unreasonably scheduled deadlines, and how you pretty much ignored someone who was threatening suicide. This doesn't add anything to the video whatsoever, because we already all know the truth. Stop fucking defending your actions. Put on your big boy pants. Say you're sorry. And we can all move the fuck on.
What is this? Cole crying about his show being leaked. We have bigger problems. Hey, Mr. Leaker, what you did isn't kind. What do you guys think about object show leaks? Honestly, I don't really know exactly how to feel about them. It's because, like, at the end of the day, you can, like I said before, you can make an argument for both. You can make the argument that it's not good to do is because there's spoilers in the thumbnail, but you could also make the argument that people do choose to click on those leaks or click on the videos. You know what I mean? Now, if it's a YouTube short, then what can you really do? Or if it's like a TikTok, then what can you really do? But I don't know, honestly.
So we're gonna now jump into me, quote unquote, supporting a groomer. So it is true that I was very close friends.
This is the big one. This is the big one right here that a lot of people were mad at him about. Him supporting the Gary thing. It was this one and then the racism stuff. These were the two things that, like, a lot of people were mad at him.
For many years with an individual who did not act appropriately with a younger person. He was a teenager too, but the age gap was not appropriate. People are trying to give me slack because I didn't disown him or block him like many others did. He was my closest friend online, and I wanted to make sure he was mentally stable and didn't do something that he could never come back from. We discussed what he did was wrong, and I'd never said he was in the right for what he did. I did not support his actions, but I was making sure that he wouldn't make this mistake again. And bringing this up again isn't fair to him, especially when he's done everything right by getting the help and correcting his ways, and now people have to bring it up again, which isn't fair because he hasn't even been in this community for the last 2 years. We need to do better, especially when people know what they did was wrong and make the steps and commitment to correct.
This is probably one of the...
Now, okay, CJ, hold up. I will say this, and I'm pretty sure Cheesy Mayo brought this up in his video. When an OSC YouTuber gets canceled and they leave the community, then we probably shouldn't keep talking about it. This is a bit different, though, is because, like, it's like a YouTuber that is still in the community, openly supporting someone who is not in the community anymore, but was exposed to BAP 3DO. Honestly, this whole thing, it's weird. It's kind of weird. It's because you don't know what to believe. Honestly, you can make arguments for both. That's why it's just best to stay neutral on, like, especially this in specific. Yeah, it's best to stay neutral because I don't know.
The only points I can probably be impartial about. While Cole makes a good point about the OSC not being fair to Geary by bringing him up over and over again.
Yeah, like, bringing it up over and over and over again when, like, the YouTuber Ben left the community, that's a bit excessive. But, like, what they did was still wrong, though. That we can recognize. But, like, bro, if they, like, left the community, moved on, don't even upload on that channel anymore, what's the point of continuing to bring it up? It's old news, you know what I mean?
And as a grooming example, Cole still made the conscious decision to keep Geary in his friend circle, even in the Victory Will Be Mine Discord server.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid on Cole's end, because, like, even then, like, why would you keep this guy in your Discord server so everyone can see it and eventually someone's going to screenshot it? Like, at least if you're going to stay friends with the guy, which, like, I'm not even going to comment on that. That's not my place. But, like, if you're going to be friends with the guy, why would you have him in your, like, Discord server where someone could easily screenshot it? Like, I don't know. It's just, at least don't be publicly friends with him. You know what I mean? Because then someone's going to say something about it. Obviously, I'm not defending him on that, but, like, you know, if you're gonna do the crime, like, or if you're gonna be a criminal, be a smart one. You know what I mean?
Which had minors in it, obviously. I don't think I need to explain why bringing a PDF file into a Discord server that has minors in it is a bad idea.
I haven't even mentioned that. Like, that's even worse. You know what I mean? Like, alright, if this guy was exposed for grooming, why would you have him in a Discord server where there's a bunch of kids? You know what I mean? Like, just don't have him in the Discord server in the first place.
Yeah. Not to mention, Cole kept this in the dark for a long time, knowing that he was in the wrong. He never apologized for this either, and that's a running theme for this video. He only apologized for mistreating the staff members, and even that was sketchy, since his apology was more of a quote-unquote, if you feel what I did was wrong, shoot me a message and I'll formally apologize to you, instead of an I'm sorry for what I did. I take full accountability for my actions and it will never happen again. Who's not to say he won't just copy and paste the same apology into different staff members' DMs? He's made fraudulent apologies before. Remember? Even Gira's apology from last summer is like years ahead of this guy's.
Thanking his parents for their help, future of Clash to be champion, yapping about, quote, being a good person, other shit I don't care about.
So where do we go from here? What is to become of Cole? Well, from the comments under his apology video, most people aren't buying it, which is a good thing. Someone even tried to use Greener Guy as an example to why we should forgive Cole. There's a difference. Cole actually did the things he's denying. Greener Guy was in the right the entire time. Anyways,
this is not looking too good. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. What I can take from this video is that his reputation is not looking too good right now. It seems like a lot of people don't like this guy anymore. And it sucks to see this happen so early on in the year, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, what can we do moving forward? I don't know what the future is going to be, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. But like I said before, it's always important to remain neutral until you get both sides of what's going on. And now that we have both sides, a lot of people are definitely against Cole. So yeah, make of that kind of as you will. But yeah, if you guys want, you guys can go subscribe to Paycome. I'll leave the link to his original video in the description. But if you enjoy like OSC commentary videos and BFDI commentary videos like this, then consider subscribing to the channel. Join the Discord server, link in the description. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.